Flosstube! Welcome back, or welcome to Stitchy Fix. I'm Victoria. This is my mom, Chris.
No.
This is my daughter, Sophia. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi, good job. We are back from StitchCon.
We are.
2022.
We did it.
First time ever.
Yep.
It was very exciting. So, today, I have the feeling this will be a long video. And so we want you to get your stitching, get your summertime cocktail or drink, and relax and enjoy just hanging out with us. We are so grateful you are here. Anywho's, what do we normally say in the beginning? I feel like it's been a long time since we filmed.
I think we got busy. We had hoped to film after Victoria finished school before we left for StitchCon. But I was busy at work. Victoria was busy getting ready for some housework that needed to be done because she's having closets redone for the new baby. So we spent a lot of after work time working in closets and things like that. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, so we haven't filmed in like
2 weeks.
At least 2 weeks. Maybe a couple more days. So that's why it's like, what do we say? What do we do? Anyways, we are so glad you are here.
Yes, we are.
And we have so much to show you. But Chris is gonna start. Yeah, life update. We went to StitchCon. That's it, really. I am almost, you see that? 9 months pregnant. We've got about 1 more month to go. Thought I was having a baby this week. Baby's not coming this week, thankfully. And we were able to not have a baby in Ohio.
Yay!
Which is also great. Alright, so we're going to start with non-StitchCon things before we start talking about our little StitchCon recap.
And that would include 2 finishes for me. Hello, Summer from Stitching with the Housewives.
No!
I changed the colors. You want to hold it? You want to hold it for the people?
No. So we have a 1.5-year-old here.
So I changed the colors. And it's magnets. This is from Michael's.
You want to go sit down?
No, baby. Okay. This is this little yellow tin is from Michael's. It was on the 60% off or 70% off shelf. And this I made to go with, and I know you had seen this finish, but now it's FFO'd for my daughter. Can you put them both up at the same time?
Well, I'll do one at a time, and then I'll put them up.
Yeah. So this is a candy jar that I gave my daughter Lauren.
And it has teenies in it. Yeah.
And it has teenies in it, which is candy. Those are Colin's candies. And so, yes, so this is just magnetized. So that we can change it out for the season. And I am very excited about the watermelon and lemons. And I changed the colors so they would go together. So there's a pop of red in the one and a pop of yellow in the other.
Sophia's trying to watch the TV around my hands. That's why she's mad.
Okay, so those are my 2 FFOs. Totally look different than the blackboard, but I must say, a little side note, I saw the lemonade chart today released. We're filming on Wednesday.
So cute.
And I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to try and do it on black. I've only done like one other thing on black before. But the lemons and the light blue canning jars that are in that design just look like they would be incredible.
Yeah, they need the black.
Yeah. And the 2 that I just did, they're a little bit smaller than the chart because I did those on 16 count white Aida.
I know, well you had...
Oh no, I did 18 count.
18.
Excuse me. I was like, why is this really tiny?
You started and you're like, this doesn't seem right. I was like, that's 18.
Yeah.
Yay!
2 FFOs.
Awesome. Okay. So we've been watching, I think, or I can speak for myself. Before I went to StitchCon, I watched like weekend A update because we went to weekend B. And then I've been watching like weekend B updates. And there are definite things that I really love hearing about. So we're gonna make a tag. If you don't know what a tag is, if you make Flosstube videos, you can like answer the same set of questions and hear people's perspectives on the same set of questions. And then also I'll put it in the description box down below so you can just like screenshot all the questions at once. It will also take us into like some of the stitching we did, some of the haul. It'll like kind of encompass everything because I feel like
that was
once we start talking, well yeah, once we start talking about our stitching, then we'll talk about StitchCon. It just will all overlap. All right, first question, Chris.
Yes.
How'd you get to StitchCon?
We drove the car.
Okay. We drove from Illinois, Chicagoland area to Cincinnati.
We split the driving up.
Yeah.
It was very uneventful. We did leave a day early.
Oh yes.
On Wednesday so that we wouldn't have any pressure.
No,
like if we didn't know how the drive would go, and that was great because I worked up until the last minute. Victoria was working up to the last minute. So we finally rolled out of Chicago around 11 a.m. our time.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful just to take our time to get all our stuff organized. We did take a picture of all the bags. I think I already posted that on Instagram though.
Yeah.
So.
There's also on Instagram, just because you brought that up, a highlights reel of what we posted live in the, like while we were there. So if you want to look that up, our Instagram is Stitchy Fix. It's the same thing as it is on Flosstube. Just one word.
And we were very glad we had a car too.
Yes.
That was very helpful to
we
go.
Would recommend that.
We would definitely recommend that.
Yeah.
So you can kind of make your own timing. You know, we actually made a Target run to get pillows for our chair. I mean, it just gives you a lot more flexibility.
Yep. And it also like allowed us to bring like some bigger pieces for the brag table and snacks already prepared, yada, yada, yada. It worked out well. All right, so that's how we got there. We did not have to fight through any like bad flights or flight delays or anything like that. I will say on the way home, we did get stuck on a bridge with some construction. But it ended up adding about an hour and a half. But we had an audiobook that we really enjoyed. If you want an audiobook that we're enjoying, we're now like listening to it independently. It's called Book Lovers. And it is, it's okay.
Good, it's a summer book.
It's by Emily Henry. And she's a couple. There was 144 holds on the book at the public library. So I was like, we'll just listen to the audiobook.
We love audiobooks. And I find that I like audiobooks when I'm cross-stitching too. Because then I'm not looking up.
Number 2 is our table mates. We feel like we hit the jackpot because we could connect with all of the ladies. They were so nice. So it was tables of 6. I think in some tables, some people had like put a couple extra chairs or something like that. We got to come on Thursday because we'd come in the night before. So if you're someone who wants to get a seat they want, like specifically, you know, or have a proximity to something that's valuable to you, yeah, come in on Thursday. I think we were grateful we came in on Thursday.
We came in on Wednesday.
I mean, like, got to come on the Thursday first.
Yes, I would not want to, I don't think you'd want to miss that because there's all that getting acclimated to what's there, meeting people.
We had Shannon and Suzanne, a mother-daughter duo, who were sitting at our table. Shannon lives in LA and Suzanne lives in Texas. And Suzanne came with Peggy, who also lives in Texas. And then we had Jackie, who was from Ohio. All these ladies, like, we already have shared addresses, like, just incredible stories and laughter. And then together we stitched a piece.
Yes, well that was Suzanne's idea.
Yeah.
She picked a chart and
she charted it kind of herself, like the edges.
She charted the edges separately, so we all stitched our name on this piece. I think it said something about stitching friends. Yeah, we actually have a picture of it.
Which was a monumental moment for me. Because I was like, take a picture. I'm stitching on 36 count linen. Okay, people, never been done before. With sulky threads, which we've never used before. And I was so nervous.
And lucky me, my name has 4 letters, her name has
lots more. And so that was a success. And then Suzanne got to ring the bell, which was great. Yeah. And then
Peggy rang the bell too.
Peggy, oh my gosh, she was doing a Jim Shore, it's not actually an ornament.
Bigger than that, yeah. And she was doing all the beading. For those of you who don't know, when you finish a piece at StitchCon, whenever you go, you get to ring a bell for a finish. So those are our 2 representative bell ringers from our table.
Also, if like that's something you want, like a lot of people would bring pieces that they were close to finishing,
right,
and would like leave the last 100 or whatever.
Right.
We weren't close to anything.
Who was?
Anyways, but we loved those ladies, and then that's who we sat with the whole time. You could totally move if you wanted to from day to day, but we just kind of kept the same table, and everything gets locked in the room, so that works out well.
And everybody, well, if you've seen pictures of it, we all put our lights up there. I mean, the room was not too hot, not too cold.
We would recommend bringing a light.
Yes, we would definitely bring a light. Yeah.
Now we're gonna move on to whips. So how many pieces, Chris, did you bring to StitchCon?
Oh, alas, I brought 3 different projects.
Stitched on.
2.
Which I think is great.
Not a lot of stitches.
Yes.
But I did get to them.
Okay, so why don't you show them what you stitched on?
Okay, I am doing the Fab 50 from Abbie Sue Designs, and I did the box for Timon and Pumbaa. I stitched most of this on Friday, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you actually do more stitching like at the beginning of StitchCon than at the end, I feel.
Because Saturday we went on a lot of field trips. So,
and I said Chris should have rang that bell because this is a finish.
There's 2,000 stitches.
Now.
It's a finish of one of the blocks. So I will back it up and remind you guys. Whoops. And I obviously only have 2 blocks done. But see how big it is? Whoa! It covered Sophia! Where's Sophia? Oh, there she is! And the only other block that I got done was BB-8. So that was the first whip that I worked on during StitchCon. And the second project that I worked on was Berry Bakery. So that was from Stitching with the Housewives.
Okay.
And this is on We Die For You, Fall Meadow.
What's wrong?
And this is how far I got. But this was a start. So this was a StitchCon start. That's how far I got. And this is a hand-dyed fabric.
Do you know who's that by?
Yeah, We Die For You. I mentioned it.
Oh, We Die For You.
And it's 16 count Ada. That I actually got before I left.
Actually stitched, y'all. And one of them is not going to be that impressive. Because I spent the most time doing this, which is boring. But I really want to get it done. Remember how I really wanted to get it done? And I have like a week. Okay, so the first thing is my wedding anniversary for 5 years is
So nice, Sophia.
July 2nd. So I'm still working on my wedding sampler. It's called Seaside Wedding. And the majority of it is done.
Bus.
Yep, bus is coming. Is that in focus? I don't know. So, I now have 3/4, I would say, of the tan sand or shading complete. And Chris will hold this up for you.
Okay.
So 3/4 done. So starting on that right heart, it's left for you, Chris. And then coming all the way down to the sandcastle. That's all done. The starfish is all done. And then I'm like starting to finish the loop on the other side of the heart.
Excellent, Victoria.
It's essentially the only color I have left for full crosses. The rest of it's just backstitched to make it like what it looks like flowers or leaves or...
It's amazing how backstitching makes it pop. I know with Timon and Pumbaa, that really made a big difference.
Yeah, and I think Ursula Michaels, that's this designer, that's very, very common. And then we did late night stitching room one time. And I was like, I'm gonna stitch on more than one piece. So Frogwarts is coming up, which is by Black Needle Society. And so I pulled out my year 2 sampler.
My box.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that pretty? And then I put in a mandrake, a little bit more of the spider, and I started the basilisk on the bottom. Mandrake's that little plant. He still has 2 more colors before he's complete, but I couldn't, I don't know. Once I start a color, I just like keep going until that, whatever I cut. The cut length. What? You showing? You want me to show you too? Okay. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's the needle. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Good job, Sophia.
So I stitched on 2 things. And this project bag, if you can see it, is from Black Needle Society in the year 2 box. In the middle of July will be year 3. Oh, and it was so fun because Shannon from our table also does Frogwarts.
Yeah.
And this will be the first year Chris is doing it. Yay. I brought 2 other projects that I did not work on. So, yeah, I think 2 to 4 projects
to touch is real. Well, if you're
realistic.
Since you're really there 4 days, and we actually left on Sunday before it was finally over, just to start our drive and stuff. So if you think about it, you could have stitched 4 days: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe the next time we might stitch more because we know what to expect and what to anticipate.
Yeah.
We did stitch before we went. And is that the next point?
Okay, so
small exchange. Yeah.
Whips was our 3rd question. And then we did our smalls exchange. So we're gonna insert pictures. Because this was like a lot of hours for me before we left. I actually was still working really, really hard on finishing the stitching part of my smalls exchange. So I did one of my favorite patterns, which you guys have seen the progress of the hands-on design. Let us turn up the beat. She wants the light on. And so, whoa! And so that ended up finishing at what, 9:30 p.m. the night before. So Chris, like, we brought our glue gun, Chris had pre-cut like interfacing and batting and boards. So we were ready to go. Oh, no touch. You little monkey. Oh, my monkey. And so, are you a little monkey?
Okay, do it.
You're gonna hide.
Go hide.
So Chris finished it, gluing it that night. We also had to finish we made needle minders for everybody with our logo. So we were finishing gluing those to the magnets.
What, am I in your road?
The soundtrack is loud today. She was taking a great nap, but Becca's in here. Missed that window. I was at I'm trying to get all my doctor's appointments in before this baby comes. Anyways, we finished that. I'll insert a picture here. It's by Hands-On Design.
Right, and I finished mine, which was a patriotic one by Cherry Hill Stitchery.
And we will insert that here as well.
Right.
Chris finished that as a flat fold, which was beautiful. She has 2 very similar patriotic fabrics. I received the freaking jackpot. So I picked this bag because I don't have a lot of Halloween stuff. And in here came candy. And
how to get Sophia's attention.
And this little like board for you to store like your wrapped flosses for a project. And this gorgeous Be Stitch Me fabric. This is called Life's a Peach, with these little cherry needle minder. This is a 40 count even weave, which maybe is in my 1 day pile. This whole kit by Praiseworthy Stitches, which has a little coffin for you to paint and a little pattern stitch and all the things that you need. And then my small, which was in this gorgeous, they're called like a junk journal. Like she made this. It's so cute. And this was by Mary. And her Instagram is X-Ray X Stitcher. She has a floss tube. But this was my small. This is an Amy Brooken, I think is how you say her name. And Jackie at our table was like, oh my gosh, it'd be so cute. You can put your kids' Halloween pictures in each year. And I was like, that's literally genius. And so she's made it so that everything can be ready to go.
Who is that, Abbie girl?
Who is that?
This is your puppy.
Oh, now you're showing off. So, literally hit the jackpot. So exciting. What did you get, Chrissy?
I got a Christmas ornament that was made on a paddle. It's absolutely adorable. Yeah. It's for a tiered tray.
Yeah.
For Christmas time.
And it's a Lizzie Kate.
I think it is a Lizzie Kate.
We think it's Lizzie Kate. You can correct us in the comments. But it was so fun.
Victoria will insert a picture of it here.
Yes. And then, okay, so that's the fourth question. Then the next question is the brag table, which I will insert the clip here, but like, were there any standouts to you? Because we could talk about every single piece. They were incredible. Right. But were there any standouts from the brag table?
Well, there was a very large pumpkin that was totally beaded.
Oh, that was on our Instagram. Stunning. It shimmered.
It did. I think the biggest takeaway from all of this is, and it's a little bit exactly what the weekend was like, it is just so incredible that this craft can reach so many different people, and so many different people with different likes, with different tastes, and it creates art for each one of us, and it's all so different. Mm-hmm. I mean, there are some seriously expert stitchers in that room on our weekend. I mean, I'm sure there were on weekend day too, but where their stitches are tiny and perfect and gorgeous, and that's the takeaway, that it is so representative of so many different people's likes and tastes, but we have a common ground.
Yes. And then I loved seeing Debbie from Snug Harbor Craft had done the two, what is that? The place in Michigan.
Yeah, Kirby.
They're like streets, but it's Halloween. And she put two of them together.
And someone this weekend.
Two other people had done it. And one of them had done it tiny.
Super tiny.
Super tiny. So that was kind of fun to see that. I'm trying to think of, well, there was one that was like white on white with all these specialty stitches. And I think it's called Hardinger, where it like pulls open, so they're like little squares.
Right. Well, are you speaking of the Christmas one where it's like two levels?
It's like a house.
Like there was windows, and there was like their Christmas tree was behind the windows.
Yeah, that was incredible. Mm-hmm. Also, the Mary with the lamb. I mean, Mother Mary.
Mother Mary, right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, literally, and even the girl sitting next to me, Jackie, she did this giant, it had to be 24 plus inches by 24 inches, all red sampler on linen. And I'm like, I would never be able to do that. And she loved it. She loved the process. She loved finishing it. And, you know, she was debating bringing it. I said, this is the room you bring it to.
Right.
Because people can admire it and actually appreciate it. If you don't do this craft, then it's just, oh, that's nice.
Right. The other thing that was very nice about this table is StitchCon provided you like a little business card size card to put your name and your table number, and then if you knew the name of the design or any other details about it. So if you had questions and like say you saw a design, oh, I want to do that, you would know, I'm going to go speak to Chris at table 5 and find out about it. So I think that was just such a thoughtful detail, because it's really just getting everybody inspired. As we know, when we shop and we see models you know, models stitched and you're like, oh, I want this, that, and the other thing. But you could speak to someone who really lived through doing it.
Yep. It was incredible. So I'll insert a clip here and you guys can check those things out. Oh, and then it's time for the good stuff. This is gonna be a very long video. That's fine, right?
Yes.
So we went shopping. Yay, shopping!
It's Forky.
So on Thursday, I think this is another plus of going on Thursday, like not missing Thursday if you can, is that you get to preview the annex to see like, okay, what is here at StitchCon that I need? And fabric is one of them.
Need. Underscore the word need, right?
And then you don't buy anything. The next day you can go in. And we actually happened to go right as they open on Thursday.
We were just in the right place at the right time.
And then we were swimming the wrong way, but that was okay. So I bought stuff both at the annex, and then Chris and I, this is another plus of having your own car. We actually drove
to Keepsakes
on
our own schedule
when no one was there.
And turned out no one else was there.
And that was perfect. Yeah, it's like a little narrow, so it can be a little overwhelming. At Keepsakes as well as in the annex because everyone's going, but I will kind of show you my haul and then Chris will show you hers. Okay, so project bags. They had lots of vendors doing project bags. I got this super cute, this is like my color, teal bag with hedgehogs, and this is by Tiffany at Black Cat X Stitchery. And she was right next to us, and she was super sweet.
Right next to us. Yes, she was very, very sweet. Very, very talented.
Love this bag. And then Jen at Crinklewood Crossing, who I actually met at Stitch West, had bags there as well. She was at StitchCon Weekend A, so we didn't get to see her, but check out her bags. You can see all the little Disney creatures. And then she actually, in the back, embroidered that. Please. Yeah. And I like that this is a bigger size. I don't have a lot of this bigger size, and this will fit better our Fab 50. So we're very excited about that sizing. And then I just couldn't resist another Harry Potter bag. This one was so cool. And then again, she embroidered the background. Seeking you will find. And quality, like high quality. So you pay for the quality, but like it's fun to support someone you know, but also just I love her bags. And then I got some fabric. So this was all in the annex. So like project bags were in the annex, fabric was in the annex, and that's what I would say you kind of focus on there.
Yes, we did, and Needleminders as well.
And Needleminders, yeah.
But there was one pattern.
They got this StitchCon pattern by Sue Hillis Designs. And I'm really excited to stitch this just like as a memory. I'd like to do what Suzanne did and like incorporate our table mates, our friends' names. And then I wanted to get some Fortnite fabric and some Jody fabric from Steel City Stitchers. So this was actually a pre-cut of an 18 count, which I don't typically stitch on 18 count, but now I'm doing like multiple pieces on 18 count, so just got a 1/4 yard of that. And then I just could not resist. I don't have anything that I need to do this on, but I could not resist this Fortnite fabrics. It's called Dazzling, and it has like,
I'm gonna open that up.
Mottled
it's like teal and purple,
purpley blues.
It's hard to see.
And just got a 1/4 of that, and I think this is a 16. And then I got one more that was just for me. Chris like was looking, and I pulled some pieces that I thought were good, and she was like, oh, I want that too. So we went ahead and got a half. These ones I just got the 1/4. This is 16 count, another Fortnite fabric, and this is called Fuzzy Stamen, like a flower. And it's just another yellow. I just think it's so sunny, sunshiny. It's a little more buttery than it's showing up, but it's nicely modeled as well. So those are the fabrics that I got like just for me, and then Chris is gonna show her haul, and we got some fabrics when she shows you that we're splitting.
We're sharing it.
Yeah, because
we share.
Sharing is caring. Okay, And then that's all I got in the annex. And then this is what I got from Keepsakes. Oh wait,
Needleminders.
I forgot Needleminders. Rebel Stitcher, who's Colleen. I love watching her. She had a whole Needleminder display, so I dug. I got a little Marie.
No.
And then I got a Hogsmeade. This is a Harry Potter thing if you don't know Hogsmeade. And then I got this one because it's just so cute. 2 peas in a pod. It makes me smile. And then Elf, because Christmas. It's almost time for Jolly July.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so I got those actually in the annex as well, the Needleminders. And then we went to Keepsakes on Saturday, so like our last full day. And there, I found some fun things.
Where are you going? Okay.
You're gonna hide?
Okay, go hide.
Me.
Yes,
Okay.
sweetie.
No.
Okay, go ahead. You go hide.
So the first thing I got was Heart in Hand. And it's just this like, so like they had it stitched in brighter colors, and I thought, oh, that's cute. Please, move, please. Okay, no, Mimi, don't sit down there. Mom!
Mimi's lost her seat.
Oh my gosh. This is the weirdest Stitch, whatever, video.
I'm getting my seat back.
Here's the Skinny on Halloween is what it's called. And I'll kind of show you that.
Hey.
Move.
Move, please.
No.
She's strong.
Okay, that's Heart in Hand. And then this one I can't really show you, but I got sweet tea and fireflies, and it comes with
Papa.
fireflies.
Papa.
Well, I don't know where your Baba went.
She's trying to get that Diet Coke.
Mama. Mama.
These cute fireflies, and it was displayed on a jar. This is from the Cricket collection. I just thought that's something I've never seen before, and it was cute. And twist my arm, make me buy something. And then I cannot resist. I am a sloth. I love sloths. You know, Zophia's sampler is a sloth. So this is Tired Trio. Am I showing you that? And is there anything more accurate than my life right now? Tired Trio. My Zophia's baby's, well, daycare provider, her son is in the Army right now. And I've never really seen any Army patterns.
This is very cool. She's going to love this.
So I want to stitch that up for her. You're my hero. And this is by Amy Brookin.
Oh, the same of the Lucky 13.
Yeah,
and
we
we're Be With Batty here.
Yep. Same designer. And then, Chris, did you get the same as me in these?
Yes.
Okay, so then we were like looking around, and we're like, oh, this is cute. So we got...
It's not new, but it's new to us.
Yeah, Heart and Hands. Little birds that go with the holidays. So this one is Thanksgiving. This one is, what is that one, Mom?
Halloween.
Halloween. And this one is
Christmas.
Christmas. And it comes with the bead.
And I also added coffee.
Yes. And they also come like in a separate, where it's like the seasons, but this is the holidays. So that is what I got. Lots of Heart in Hand. But it felt like doable, being 9 months pregnant almost. And, oh, and I also picked up this freebie Lindy Stitches mouse, which Chris says she has. But I just think, oh, that's so cute. 18 by 25 stitches. So doable. You made Mimi sit on the floor, and now you're the star. Okay.
What? Do you need more Baba?
Okay, guess what time it is, Sophia? It's time for Mimi to do her haul.
I guess that I got some good buys. I will start with the fabric that, actually, I'm going to start and show you something that we have not actually shown you yet. I found my small. This is what I got for my smalls exchange. Isn't that adorable? Emma K stitched this for me. I was saying it looked like it could be an ornament, but I guess it'll be too crooked. So it'll have to go on my tiered tray for Christmas. I'm pretty sure this is a Lizzie Kate. If anyone knows any different, please put in the comments below. Okay, so we did get this StitchCon bag. Came with all the registered. Everyone who registered got the StitchCon bag, which is super fantastic. And this gorgeous journal with a pen and then a stylus for your iPad. So it was really, really well done. Congratulations to the whole team. Okay, so Victoria got some bags from Tiffany and so did I. We all know, well, I also got, for my Fab 50, I got this Crinklewood Crossing bag, and you see it's Timon and Pumbaa. And I thought that was fitting because my Fab 50 project, I was able to get in here. So it will always mean something special to me. And then Tiffany, who we were sitting near, I also got a few bags from her. You know I love Disney. You know I've been a costumer. You might not know that I love Paris. Went to Paris on my honeymoon. Lived in Belgium. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I got this very classic Mickey and Minnie. Good for any happy project you want to work on. I also got this beautiful Simplicity fabric project bag, and all of Tiffany's, because she's Black Cat X Stitcher, all of her zipper pulls have the little black cat on it. There's my Sophia. I was saying how much I love Paris. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? I'm excited about that. Then, oh yeah, fabric. This is fabric we're gonna share.
So we doubled the size.
Right, we got half a yards. This is from Atomic Ranch Fabrics, and actually I believe
It should all be that.
yes.
Yep.
Atomic Ranch Fabrics, and I had never heard of them before, but
Soft.
very nice feel.
Very
to them.
nice feel.
This is a 14 count parchment Ada, which is more buttercream than tan. You may not be able to see it there. All right, this is Wild Mint. Oh my gosh, I just totally love this.
So neutral.
That is so, so good. Then I got eucalyptus, which I'm going to share with Victoria, but I got this on my second annex purchase for a chart I bought at Keepsakes. And this is, oh, this would be good for that. Oh, this is Esmeralda. I gotta open this up. This is really, it's probably not gonna. So it is really exciting. It's like got green and, oh yeah, I guess you can pretty much.
Oh yeah, you're getting it.
Yeah.
You're getting it.
Some green and blue in there.
Sorry,
oh, look, that looks really good. Thank you, Sophia. That worked really well.
Pretty?
Pretty. It's called Esmeralda. Good job. And this is called Vespers, which, you know, I made those couple of things on Fog.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is a little bit darker than that, but.
And a little purplish.
Yeah, but gorgeous. And again, it's a new dyer company. I was unfamiliar with it.
Nope.
But we really, really liked it.
And those are all 16s, I think.
Yes. Then, I did show the StitchCon bag.
Good, oh good.
Okay. Then I did get a few charts in the annex. Oh, okay, I also got this. Okay, so I also got Christmas Tiny Town. I've been dying to try one of those, Heart and Hand. You guys have seen that one before. And then if you recall, I'm working on a Spring Rovaris. And they had in stock the winter and the summer. So I'm excited to start on those.
No autumn in stock. She would have gotten that.
I would have gotten that too. So then we went to Keepsakes, and I primarily bought charts. And I bought, Sophia, where's the little cat? A little Ort jar from Keepsakes. It was $3.10. They're black cats.
Okay.
So the rest of these I got charts that I got at Keepsakes, and this one is very special. Ebenezer's Christmas by Erica Michaels. I will honor Christmas. Probably gotta get closer.
There you
There
go.
you go. Isn't that
And that's
beautiful?
what you bought the darker green
That's
for.
what I bought this posh for.
Oh, never mind. Oh, yes, that's right.
Okay. Then I have sleighs, and I got these Halloween charts for some sleighs. I mean, I typically think of Christmas, but I thought these were absolutely adorable. I did take a picture of the models that were stitched in the store so that I can copy them. And like I said, I got the 3 birds that Victoria got, but I added coffee bird because we know I love coffee. And then my little French girl comes out with this. I also like to ride my bike, so the country French bicycle, which I'd never seen this chart before. French country bicycle. I said it wrong.
JBW.
JBW Designs. Then all of that was haul, but then I was gifted one of our friends from another table. I was admiring her, how she had everything organized at her table. I mean, there's a lot of supportive materials here that you could be inspired about. And I was admiring it, but then she gave me hers for when I'm stitching to put my needle or my chart. I mean, isn't that so generous? I'm like seriously gonna think of Holly every time that I work on this.
Sweet. Holly and Tammy.
Yes.
Tammy was actually one of our giveaway winners, and she came with her sister Holly.
Yeah.
Also, you also got something else for free, and
I did.
died.
I did.
She literally was dead on the floor.
So I was admiring Stephanie's,
Mama.
Steph's little needle book, which was Mary Poppins,
Dada.
the current Mary Poppins fabric on the outside. And I was like, wow, where did you get that? Because we all know that I love Mary Poppins. Turns out it is made by the Brass Company. Brass Co?
I don't know them.
Brass Button Co. Sorry,
Okay,
I said
that's
wrong.
it,
Brass
yeah.
Button Co. And she gave it to me because I was admiring it. I'm like, wow.
She also doesn't like Mary Poppins, just to be fair.
Not only did I meet and talk to Steph, but she gave me something. Okay, I'm a fangirl. What can I say?
Yep, fangirl.
Fangirl all the
moment.
way. Fangirl all the way. So there's a heaping pile. Victoria should just take a candid of what this floor looks like near us. We had a great time.
We had a great time.
We ate.
Oh wait, we got next questions. But
Oh.
did we get any more? Oh, guys.
I was just about there.
No, but I was gonna say, haul. I won a raffle prize.
She did. We found it.
310.
310. The shop cat at Keepsakes.
Little ort jar.
Little art jar.
And his ears like that on purpose.
Because that's how his ear is.
And then it's in the, well, on the corner there. So they support new designers, and I freaking won, and I'm just like, I couldn't even believe
You
it.
should have heard her scream.
So it's 3 patterns. This one I will definitely do. This is 16/20/92, sorry, Boo.
Very cute.
And this is Screen Door Needleworks. This one I even love, 4th of July. Super cute.
Might not get that done for this year.
No, nothing's getting done this year. And then Sweet Liberty. So I won. I just like, we had a lucky table because Shannon also won, but not as lucky as table 2. They had every winner the first night pretty much, besides like 2. And then they almost forgot to give away the quilt, which is gorgeous. But we love the cause. We were happy to donate because it was a book bus in Cincinnati that donates to kids in need, but also first year teachers to build their classroom library, and I know how that is. So very grateful. Okay, next Stitchy tag is,
good restaurants. Yes.
we found the best breakfast place, which we didn't realize was a chain at first, and now we realize there's one literally like blocks from my house that just opened.
Well, just opened.
Just opened, yeah. It's called First Watch. We would recommend it. I got the avocado toast every morning, and it was chef's kiss.
Power wrap, right?
That's what you got.
Yeah, and then they didn't have it on Saturday, so I got the avocado toast with eggs. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
And then we pretty much skipped lunch because we were eating breakfast late.
Yeah.
We did, well, junk food. So that is another thing about StitchCon.
Bring snacks.
Bring snacks, put them in the center of the table. We have a good time with that. They do have a little,
Oh, we did concession stand.
oh yeah, we did concession stand one time too.
Yep.
Good job, Sophia.
So kind of like lunch was like very flexible. And then we had the Italian place Vincenzo's. Wee wee. The first night, that was okay.
I
We
would leave
ordered
it
spaghetti and meatballs, and then like the spaghetti came out, and then they're like, oh, we forgot, we don't have any meat. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we had to go and whatever.
Yeah, so I would make sure if you're going to like a sit-down restaurant like that, you leave more time.
I'm also very slow, and we walked in like 98-degree heat, so. And then we did love and went multiple nights to the Third Eye Brewing Company, which is literally across the street.
Oh my gosh, fantastic.
We hung out with our friends Victoria and Kristen from Victoria's Crafty Room, I think it's what it's called.
Georgia Peaches.
And we have enabled them after a couple rounds to start a mother-daughter duo, because Kristen's like my age, and we just thought it was so funny because we're Chris and Victoria, and they're the reverse. Like the mom's name is Victoria and the daughter's name is Kristen. And they're next door neighbors, and they're from Georgia, and they're the cutest accents ever, and they're such a good time. You guys will have to watch out. We've saved the Instagram handle, we've saved the YouTube name, it's coming, and we will be the first subscribers. But we had so much fun. Great food at Third
Great
Eye Barrel Brewing.
food. Like really great food. Like,
Had a
can we have
latte.
that tonight for dinner? I mean, it was just
Oh yeah, and like fresh,
it was-
made fresh.
Yes. And it was not like it was not anything typical about it.
And you could eat outside or inside. And that was great. And we just kind of hung out Saturday. That's why like we didn't really
know.
stitch a ton.
We made it back in time for the finale events, but we were really enjoying just being out. It was gorgeous, gorgeous weather.
The weather, the heat had come down.
And the humidity was out, and we were just sitting on an outside picnic table, visiting, getting to know one another, giggling,
Giggling.
you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much fun. And I think that's like the best restaurants wise. That's just those two.
Yeah.
And then next up, she's okay, Mom.
She's chewing that thing.
I know. She won't take it out. Okay. And then our next tag is any memorable moments. I mean,
Stephanie giving me that. Meeting her first time.
I feel like, you know when you meet someone and you're like, I hope they feel the same connection that I feel? That's how I felt when I met.
Okay, so we are in the Fabric of the Month for Forbidden Fiber Co. And we just got Acid Wash.
14 count Ada. It's like really cool. Let me see if this color. It's coming up a little lighter than it actually is. Move, please.
Move, please.
Okay. But super soft.
Yeah.
Which I like. Very cool coloring. Very, very cool. Okay, so that was haul that we just got in the mail.
Yay.
We did not buy it at StitchCon. I don't know if we finished all our StitchCon questions, but we hope that you do our tag, and I'll leave the questions down below. Lots of editing, but in the best way. And then, when we were at StitchCon, Chris was walking around with 16 count Ada called Nonsense, and tell the story.
Okay, so this is someone who is just starting their fabric dyeing company, and her company name is Wonderland Hand Dyed Fabrics.
Why don't we show you that?
We'll show you the card so you can grab a screenshot of it. Yeah, and
It's gorgeous.
And she gave us a sample to try. We could take it out of the plastic maybe. And it's 16 count, right? 16 count Ada. And
Here.
check her out. You know, it's nice to have new options of colors and
Yeah, and some of the fabrics that were in the annex, we had never heard of those either.
yeah.
That was fun. It's a little sample piece.
Pretty.
Pretty. Okay, one last
Bit of business.
We are recording on the next day, just so you guys know.
In case you're wondering why Sophia has changed her outfit.
And her hairdo. we went swimming. Who's this from again? Marsha!
So
Marsha,
one of our
our
very
friend.
faithful viewers had gifted to us to give to you guys a really exciting package. It is the Fat Quarter Shop's, I think it was a Stitch Quarterly. Tea Time, which I just love it. Like, I really should do it myself. Isn't it cute? And it comes with all the DMC, those pretty colors, and the Needleminder.
Focusing on Sophia.
Eek. And it comes with the floss flowers from Fat Quarter Shop, if you use them. And she threw in some stickers as well, which I don't know that these are from Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, Sophia's showing you this. There you go. Pretty floss.
Good job, Sophia.
Good job, Sean.
You want to show? Okay.
Mama.
You show. Show the sticker.
Thank you.
You show the sticker.
The sticker.
You show. Now Sophia show.
Sophia show.
She thinks it's a Band-Aid. Okay.
Okay. So you're going to get this whole package.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, guys. Yeah. And what should they write in the comments?
I don't know. Anything. Just write us any comment. We are so appreciative for this community, and I think, yeah, after going to StitchCon, like, we're just even more appreciative.
It's so fun.
It is so fun, and then we got to meet some people who we'd given away things to, like Tammy in the, like at StitchCon. You know, it's so fun to put a face with a name and have a chit chat, and then some really, really kind people that were like, I watch you. Yeah. Bev was so sweet, and she's like, I'm making my sister watch you now.
And we are looking forward to watching a lot of new people that we met there.
Absolutely.
At StitchCon that maybe wasn't on our radar.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think even if you didn't go, like, it's fun watching the recaps and just hearing about it, and everyone's like, oh, you're gonna make friends, and I was like, oh, okay, like, we'll have a good time, but like, will we really make friends? And we really did.
We did.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening and sitting with us and chatting with us this whole time. If you made it to here, round of applause for you. We hope that you have a great week.
Yeah.
And we hope you stitch as much as you want or as little as you want, and we'll see you in our next video.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Can you say bye?
Good
Bye.
waving. You blow kiss? Oh, that's a good one.
Good job.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.